I love a little clapback moment. A lot of people like to throw shade at celebrities, and it's fun to watch them clap back at their haters or even other celebs. I think it's the perfect example of don't dish it out if you can't take it. Today on Beyond the Screen, I am continuing with a part 2 list of 10 celebrities who did the clap and they clapped back at their haters. I'm your host for this one. My name is Joss Bedard. Come say hi to us outside of YouTube. You can find our social media links down below. But for now, let's get into the countdown. Beginning the countdown list in our number 10 spot is Pink. She scored the gig of singing the national anthem before the 2018 Super Bowl, which isn't totally surprising because she is wildly talented. If you watched it, she sounded incredible and had plenty of support from fellow celebrities and her fans. What made it more impressive was that we found out that she actually had the flu while hitting all of her high notes in her performance. But not everyone was nice and supportive about it. One Twitter user tweeted out, "If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Pink sucks, and if you like her singing, you're dumb. Hashtag Super Bowl." Pink had no problem clapping back and responded saying, "At least I suck while singing our country's national anthem, and you just suck by yourself on a dirty couch. Hashtag winning." I mean, both of you would assume that they're sitting on a dirty couch. Not just a couch, it's a dirty couch. Up next, number 9 is One Direction. This boy band splitting up was heartbreaking news for a lot of fans, but what was more disheartening was that it didn't end on good terms. The boys, who seemed like best friends, practically brothers, ended with a lot of tension and drama between them. Two of them, Zayn and Louis, both started their own solo careers after the split and had it out with each other on Twitter back in 2016. Louis tagged Zayn in a comment saying, "Jesus, forgot you were such an in-demand producer. How does it feel to be riding on the back of someone else's career?" Zayn was quick to clap back and said, "Remember when you had a life and stopped making comments about mine? We're not sure who the real winner is here, but I'd be lying if I said I did not miss the days when they all got along." I loved One Direction. Bless their little hearts. Cruising into number 8 is Cardi B. Now, this can't be surprising to anyone. We all know this girl has no filter at all. She claps back pretty much 25 times a day, and it is so entertaining to watch, so if you don't follow her, go follow her. One of the funniest clapbacks she had is when people were speculating that she might be pregnant. She was quick to shut down those rumors on Instagram when someone commented saying, "There's a Kylie Jenner secret we need to know about," referring to when Kylie hid her pregnancy from the world. Cardi set the record straight by saying, "No bitch, I'm just getting fat. Let me be fat in peace." I love her. Moving along into number 7, we have Nicki Minaj. She had some beef with someone you really wouldn't expect, Wendy Williams. Many people tune into the Wendy Williams show because she dishes out all the hot topics and the shade and tea that goes along with it. Some of her comments have ruffled some feathers in the past, and one time it happened to be Nicki's feathers. Wendy made some comments about Nicki's husband's criminal background, about being a registered sex offender, and the rapper wasn't too thrilled about it. She clapped back at her comments on Queen Radio and started to comment about Wendy's husband, who cheated on her for years and actually had a child with the mistress. Nicki said, "You're sat up there being vicious all the time and paid for that man's mistress for all those years. You paid for her shopping sprees, you paid for her hotels, you even paid for her GYN bills. You paid to have that baby delivered." Yikes. Personally, I feel like they both just went too far in the situation. Like, no one needs to go at their personal lives and their marriages and relationships. I feel like that was a little bit much. Swiping the number 6 spot is Kim Kardashian. I have to give you guys 2 examples because they are actually both really good, and I'm kind of surprised that Kim is this clever. One time she clapped back was in 2018 when Perez Hilton posted a picture of her new hair and captioned it, "Kim K's new look. Thoughts?" Lindsay Lohan wrote on it saying, "I am confused." Kim was quick to clap back at her and responded with, "You know what's confusing? Your sudden foreign accent." Referring to that weird accent that Lindsay randomly had going on during that time. Still don't know what was going on there. Another example is when her sister Chloe got some hate from her ex Lamar Odom. An article was posted on Twitter of a quote that he said during an interview, and he spoke about their marriage and why it was over. He said, "I knew it was over when she was on her 2nd or 3rd NBA player." Kim replied with, "Or 2nd or 3rd brothel," referring to when he had been found overdosed in a Vegas brothel back in 2015. Yikes. I mean, I understand sticking up for your sister. I've been there, I would do it for sure, but yikes. We are halfway through at number 5 and we have Kelly Ripa. The actress and talk show host had no problem ripping on an Instagram user who tried to insult her husband. That is what I like to see. I love seeing ladies sticking up for their men. The user was being rude for no reason at all, as they usually are. Kelly posted a cute throwback picture of her and her husband, and someone commented saying, "Too bad he's short when he tries to look taller. It looks funny, just be who you are." But she was not letting them get away with that comment, and she wrote back saying, "He's tall where it counts, babe." Well, I guess it settles that then. Not that we need to know that information, but thanks. Coming into our number 4 spot is Alyssa Milano. Another time that Wendy Williams ruffled the feathers of a celebrity. During one of her show segments, which Alyssa was a guest on, the two of them started discussing the topic of breastfeeding in public. Their personal opinions started to clash, and Wendy said, "Breastfeeding is only a particular amount of time. The rest of your life, your breasts are sexual things." But Alyssa, who regularly posts photos of herself breastfeeding her daughter on her Instagram, clapped back and said, "Biologically, they're not made for sexual things. That's what we've done to them." In the 3rd spot is Kelly Clarkson. Lesson of the day: don't call Kelly Clarkson fat. Well, don't call anyone fat, for that matter. People started body shaming her in recent years when she started gaining weight, but she's made it clear that she doesn't care what people have to say about it. She's been open about her weight gain and had no problem clapping back at someone who tried to make her feel bad about it. A Twitter user commented on one of her posts calling her fat, and she simply replied with, "And still effing awesome." She literally took their insult and turned it into a compliment for herself. And I love that. I'm gonna start doing that. Winning spot number 2 is Sofia Vergara. One con about being a celebrity is that people are always in your personal business. A magazine was once claiming that Sofia and her husband were getting a divorce and that their marriage was going through struggles. But Sofia wanted to set the record straight, so she took matters into her own hands. She posted a screenshot of the magazine cover on Instagram and captioned it, "The editor of this magazine is an idiot. If he is going to have my ring removed to create fake news, he should have made sure that he removed it from social media and all the other pictures of that award night in Rome where I'm wearing it." The magazine was also claiming that the male she was with could be the reason why her marriage is failing, so she also pointed out that it was just a friend and the producer of the movie that she was shooting in Rome during that time. Apparently he is friends with her family and even spent Easter weekend with them just a week later. So that is just a lot of fake news going on. Finally, in our number 1 spot is Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher. I saved this one for first place because it is my favorite. I personally adore them as a couple. This one is just another example of magazines trying to create fake news and celebrities exposing the actual truth. Back in 2019, In Touch Weekly ran a cover story claiming that their marriage was in danger, and the two of them did not let it slide. So they filmed a video response and posted it to Instagram, calling out the magazine for being fake. In the video, the two of them joke around and Ashton says, "Well, I guess it's over. In Touch Weekly, have fun selling magazines this week. Maybe next week my wife will be having twins for the 3rd time, but who's counting?" Not only did they prove the magazine wrong, but they also proved, once again, why we love them so much. Hashtag couple goals. Alright guys, that is our part 2 list. Let me know your thoughts down in those comments. You might be featured in my next video. And fire a thumbs up so I know you liked it. But for now, let's check out some comments from one of my other videos. Casey Caffrey says, "My childhood has been ruined, but it's okay. Your beauty and hosting ability makes up for it." Well, I'm sorry for ruining your childhood, but I'm happy that you forgive me. Candy Pietkowski says, "I love Matilda. I think it's even ironic that the actress who plays Trunchbull is the same actress who plays Aunt Marge in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban." Mind blown. I literally had no idea. I did not put that connection together. I want to go research it now. I hope you're right, because I will be my mind will be blown. Lolo Flo Flo says, "Willy Wonka, the OG Hunger Games." Seriously, he was killing them off one at a time, or the kids had to kill each other to win the prize. It is some serious Hunger Games stuff going on there. Mindy Williams says, "Welp, Grease has been ruined for me. I didn't know she died." Well, to make you feel better, that is just a fan theory. It has not been confirmed, so there's still hope. Alright guys, I'm getting out of here. I got nothing left. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and hang out with me every day. Ring the notification bell so you don't miss another video. But for now, here is the bonus content.